Okay, so good afternoon. Everybody's here now. Uh, how are you doing today? Everything's all right? Yes? Okay. So let's go to another class of our course. And today we're speaking about something that is very trendy. Do you know this word, trendy?
No,
No. What is a trend? What is an Instagram trend?
tendência?
Tendência. That's it. So something trendy. Trendy is just the adjective corresponding to the noun trend. Yeah. I don't think we have a word for this. Trend, uma coisa que está em tendência, seria em português, né? We don't have a translation, as far as I remember. So we're speaking about AI in publications. I have a question here, and this question is, have you seen this image somewhere? No?
no,
None of you. What does it look like?
The rat, a mouse.
A mouse or a rat? I don't know the difference morphologically, but anyway, yeah. And what is the image showing?
The stomach, the rat's stomach.
The rat's stomach
Uh,
could be. What more?
I'm not a biologist.
No
It's
problem.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Disease.
Disease, okay, could be about disease. Livia, you are a biologist. What do you think the image is trying to show?
The rat and culture of cells.
Okay, culture of cells. Mariana, what do you think?
So it's a culture of cells, but I don't identify the part of the animal. This is a part of the gonads,
The
spermatocyte,
gonads.
gonad cells, the male gonads,
The
uh,
testicles, you mean?
the testicles of the mouse, but the image is confused because the focus on the stomach, but the text talk about the gonads and the testicles
Uh-huh.
about and
Yeah, but
the the title, no, the high, tamanho, I don't remember.
the size.
The size is not the real proportion.
Okay. All right. Talita, is there anything weird? Anything weird that you see here? So the size
No,
is
no.
weird, something more?
Yes, and there's something blue. I don't know the difference of the cells blue and the other color.
The blue cells and the
Yes,
brown cells, I don't know what color it
yes,
is. Okay, so there are blue cells, and that's why maybe
yeah,
disease, right?
yes.
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
what the hell is this? So it's a very strange image, right?
Yes,
Okay. What do you think this has to do with our title?
because this is a not real image. This is uh, generated by a computer.
Uh-huh. So this is AI generated, as we say.
Yes, AI.
Yes.
Yes.
So do you think an image like this could be published? in a scientific journal?
No,
No?
no,
Barbara? Do you
I
think, no problem. Do you think it's acceptable for this image to be published in a scientific journal?
I don't know because I don't about the cells, the red cells.
Uh-huh.
I
But have a
don't
look. Have a
I
look
don't have
here.
idea
Oh,
this
have a
image.
look here. Where is it? Oh, what is this word? Let me make it bigger.
Sperm. Sperm.
Peraí que o meu Word deu pau aqui. Aí. Oh, what is written here?
Stem. Stem.
Cells.
But what
I
letter is
don't.
this?
Células
What
tronco.
letter? Do we have two letters? Just one?
Ah, M with
It's an M with four arms or five, I don't know. You see? So this image has been published in a scientific journal. How about that? Can you believe it?
no.
It is
I will
weird.
cry.
No, I promise. It is true. It has been
If you
published.
say,
And that's why I said, oh, they haven't seen that because it was a scandal when this happened, you know? Now, I would like you to discuss in here these three questions. So have a look at the questions. And I would like to receive your input. It's cool because we have a person from humanities, from exact sciences and biological sciences here today.
I know that now the students use the chat GPT to do
GPT.
chat GPT to do all his homeworks from college.
Uh-huh. In college, we don't have homework, we have assignments.
Ah, okay, assignments.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes, and a guy that worked with me, he used it to do his resume from a master degree. And
His abstract?
yes, abstract.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And I
But
think it's
for calculations, you don't trust them.
I use this just for Instagram,
Uh-huh.
but sometimes I don't know how to say it's wrong that he eat. I don't know. It's
Mm.
ChatGPT is it?
Remember, you can say it in Portuguese.
Ah, ok. É, só que às vezes está errado o que está escrito lá. Eu procuro só por
Uh-huh.
bobagem.
Uh-huh. You can say that sometimes it brings wrong answers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And in humanities, Barbara, how does it work?
the same, she told. The students use the AE for
AI?
write. Oi? AI
AI?
to write all the texts, and in the humanity field, é isso?
In the
Humanity field?
humanities,
In the humanities,
Hugh,
humanities,
human,
humanities,
humanities.
humanities. We used to. Acabei de olhar. Data collect, data.
Data
Como é que é?
collection.
Data collection.
Mhm.
I saw, and I mailing data collection because texts of data collection,
Uh-huh.
constructions, grammatical constructions, or for example, in comments of social medias.
Uh-huh. Social
For
media.
example, what word is repeat in the most part of comments.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's it. This is the
Mhm.
way.
Okay. And what about biology, Mariana and Livia?
I have been used the AI
I have
in
used.
I have used in Zoom meetings using the AI resource for resume meetings. The AI tool
To summarize meetings.
to summarize meetings because Zoom there are two about of this, and it's when this meeting is in English. This tool is very interesting. So I use this tool for use this abstract as a first review, and I use this text from fundamental text and from my text. I use
Mhm.
this initial text, and from this
Uh-huh.
I write my text.
A draft, you mean? O
Yes,
rascunho, né? Um texto inicial.
yes, I
Uh-huh.
use
That's a draft.
that's a draft, and I use chat that GPT as a Barbara from looking for data or very specific information. So, but as I talked 2 weeks ago, I work in an exhibition in this moment, and just curious, I put in ChatGPT, please, it's possible think about exhibition about plastics and put the same keywords, the exhibition, this my group, and the proposal about the chat GPT is most similar this propose my group propose.
The proposal. So the
Propo-
proposal it gave was
the
very
proposal,
similar to the proposal your group gave, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And in your area specifically, Livia? Tassuba. I'm breaking again.
I see you.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Just continue, please.
Okay. I am being used to
I have used it.
I have used it to writing the abstract and IE and
AI.
the AI
Mhm.
and suggest the journal
Mhm.
for send the manuscript,
Mhm.
and I has used, been used, né?
I have used.
I have used
Mhm.
to improve the text.
Uh-huh.
Um, I request the improve and the AI suggest the details
Mhm.
for to get better.
Okay. In English or in Portuguese? The text was
In English.
in English. You can do it in Portuguese too.
Ah,
Now, something interesting to note is that this verb, resume, it exists. And every Portuguese speaker makes this mistake because this is what we call a false cognate. Porque parece que significa resumir, né? But actually, resume means to start something, stop, and then start again. This is what it means. So you can say that I started my sei lá, my experiment at 11 a.m. and I resumed it after lunch. Okay? So you have to be careful with this verb. So whenever you want to turn something long into something short, you are summarizing it. Okay? It's a very common false cognate. So let's continue. All right. Well, the main topics of this class, we are using a lot of vocabulary, and we're talking about present perfect as well. We spoke about it before. We are going to speak about it many more times because this is one of the most difficult things in English. Yeah. So we're going to have a review and then we're going to see how to use it. I don't know if you noticed, but I've used it here. I've used it here. I've used it here. I've used it here. And then some of you tried to use it in your answers. That was great. So you already started to get the idea. All right. So I selected some words in here, as I usually do, some chunks. So let's have a look at the text. So I'd like you to read it in silence, okay? And read it for its content. So if you can use a dictionary if you need. And let me know when you're finished by raising your hand, okay? After you finish, please raise your hand. Okay, if you can unraise your hands. Have you got any questions about the content as a whole, about the generalities of the text?
No.
No. Wow. Everything's cool. Yeah? Okay.
Now I don't know.
No, that was not my intention. So
Okay.
try to answer these ones here. So you can start, Alita, please. I'd like you to ask the question and then answer it.
Okay. Why are major publishers prohibiting I don't know,
AI?
AI tools from being listed as authors of papers? Uh, the the because the AI cannot cannot make a critical review about things, and neither literature review.
Okay.
I think this is
If,
the major idea.
all right. If anybody wants to include something or to correct something that you disagree, let me know. Yeah? Now, Mariana, please.
What specific tasks we require
Yeah, that's it.
human knowledge and cannot
Cannot. São casos sérios, internet.
as Thalita said, it's impossible AI to create initial work. It's not possible a critical think. It's not start a new work and not a new paper. No, it's not a new
New
experiment,
idea?
and not new ideas, and not a review. And I think it's not analyze, and not a criterion, not a critical work, and I think it's so.
That's it. Okay. Next question, Livia, please. You're muted.
Well, I don't know that plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Does
Plagiarism.
anybody know?
Plágio, não?
Yes.
De plágio? Ah, então beleza.
Aham.
Então,
Ó, a regra
what's
é
the
clara.
connection?
Vou até falar em português, calma. A regra é clara. Lembra disso, acho que você esqueceu. Se parece cognato, você chuta que é um cognato. Você
Sim.
vai cair do cavalo às vezes? Vai. Mas a maior parte das vezes você não vai.
Ok.
Let's go.
Então, what's the connection between AI and plagiarism? So, the AI get the information online, any information online, and not attribute, não é?
And it doesn't attribute.
Indicate. What?
You can say attribute. That's a verb.
Attribute, the authors.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's it. And Barbara, the last? You're muted.
How have people discovered generative
Generative
generative AI
AI.
cannot AI,
AI.
nossa. AI AI isn't capable to do original content and
To create original content.
to create original content, and probably the AI
Yes.
have copied the content. Content
Okay.
or content? Content.
Content.
Content. Content.
Yes.
Content.
So probably AI has created, sorry, has copied, not have. You said have, because AI is artificial intelligence, right? It has probably copied the content. Yeah? Na verdade, content, falei errado, porque it's because this word, it can work as a noun, which is the meaning that we're using, and then we have it as an adjective. For example, I am content. And it's a cognate, you know? And here as a content. So this is the difference. Okay? It's like what you create. Right? So content and content. Many words in English behave like
Is
this.
it a cognate content?
This one is. This one isn't. Sorry, I got disconnected again. So I was saying that this one is a cognate and this one isn't. Porque aqui seria conteúdo, né? Not exactly a cognate. Okay? Very well. I put in here some of the words of the text. Ah, não, você tá me zoando, internet. Não tá me chovendo, velho. Women, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my connection. Let's pray it gets better from now on. I was saying that I put in here some words from the text and some others related to the topic. We're going to use them in a few moments. And that's why I underlined them here. But now we are doing some review about grammar. So specifically about present perfect, yeah? So first, we're speaking about the structure. Remember, when we speak about learning verb tenses, first we learn the structure, and only then we worry about when and how to use that verb tense, yeah? Because if you cannot understand the structure, how do you expect to understand when to use it? It doesn't make sense, right? So let's see. In affirmative sentences, we have the subject. Here I exemplified with pronouns, yeah? And then have, and the main verb in the third column, and then the complement. But if subject is he, she, it, or something like that, is the third person, we change for has. Yeah? Barbara, can you give me an example using this kind of structure here? A very simple example.
I have written my thesis. My thesis?
Thesis, yes.
Thesis.
Just one thing, verb to write is horrible to understand the pronunciation because we say write and here we say written. Written. Yeah. So I have written my thesis. That's it. Talita, now this one.
She has. Oh my God.
It can
She
be very
has.
similar. We're just practicing the structure.
Okay. She has been happy.
She has been happy. Perfect. That's it. Now, Livia, here, the negative. You just have to include not in the middle.
Oh, I'm the worst. I haven't written my text.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Very good. Mariana?
He has not eaten apple.
He has an apple. He has not eaten the apple. The apple would make sense. Okay. There was a little grammar problem, but it was unrelated to the verb tense. So it doesn't count because our focus now is on the verb tense. Okay. Whose turn is it? Barbara again? So we are now interrogative. Agora, you're muted, Barbara.
Sorry. Have you talked to your wife?
Perfect. Have you talked to your wife? Talita?
Has he drunk
Has he
your
drunk?
milk?
Okay, good. Good. Now, interrogative negative. Livia. You're muted.
Haven't you eaten the
Haven't you eaten?
melt?
Yeah. Actually, the complement in most cases is optional. Have you eaten is a question, a negative question. Yeah. Mariana?
Hasn't she run?
Hasn't she what? Run.
Run. Ela
Yeah,
está
that's
correndo.
it. That's it. So we don't need the complement. Okay. So you understand pretty well the structure. And then maybe you don't remember all the uses. As I said, this is not important right now. But we're dealing with these two here. Yeah. So we're using present perfect to understand, not to understand, sorry, to speak about experiences and to speak about actions that have already finished. So in our mind, they belong to the past, but in their mind, to native English speakers, they belong to the present because they are focusing on the present result. This is the most difficult situation, these two, because to us, they seem to be the past, you know, they should be the past in our minds. So they can be represented as something like this. So they happened in the past. So the green part here is the present, right? So they happened in the past, but your mind is here because your mind is focusing on the result of this past action. Okay? So let's see. I would like you to fill the gaps here, finding the correct form. So past simple or present perfect, because this is our main trouble with this verb tense. Yeah? So who wants to try? Letter A, past simple or present perfect with this verb?
Past simple.
Simple.
How is it?
I don't understand the question.
It's past simple, but how is this verb in past simple?
Ah, revolutionize it.
R, not he. Remember, R is ra, ra, ra. Yeah? So revolutionized.
Revolutionize.
Does anybody disagree?
It's okay. It's not a reference about past.
It is not, is it? Yes, it already happened. But remember, deixa eu tentar voltar aqui o desenho. Yes. Vai ficar aqui no meio, vai ficar feio, mas enfim, tá? Remember, it happened in the past. But when a person says something like this, this person is not focusing his or her mind in the past. The focus is on now, the present consequences. Therefore, AI has revolutionized. Did you get it?
Yes.
B, who wants to go?
Simple.
So how is it?
Adopted.
Adopted. Why?
Because 2 years ago is in the past, finished.
That's it. It's finished 2 years ago. You're mentioning a past time. And you cannot use present perfect when you mention a past time because your focus is on this past time. Yeah? See?
I have a doubt. A is a present perfect. Has
Yes. Yeah? One more?
Have used in si.
Have used?
Yes.
Why?
Cause focus in results.
In the present, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we're not doing all of them. You can do this later. Yeah. I would like to focus on something more interesting. I would like you to practice your speaking in pairs, as we usually do. But I need you to take a print of this screen. Yeah? So take a print so you can have the questions. Because when I separate you in the breakout rooms, I cannot show you anything. So take a print. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah? I can do something different. I can copy it in the chat box. And you can copy it from there if it's easier. Yeah? All right. So I would like you to answer these questions and have conversations about it. But I would like you to use these words as much as possible. So take a print of these words too. the table. I took a print and then put it in the chat box, but I don't know if it's going to be easy for you to have access to it. Yeah, let's go. So, 2 breakout rooms. See you in a few minutes. You have to click join. Barbara, you have to click join to go to the breakout room. Você tá no mudo.
Me enrolei aqui com os print, fala.
You have to click join. So you go to the breakout
Sorry.
room.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
I cannot printed the questions. And so you read them with
One moment.
thanks,
The
Livia.
Livia put.
Livia. Thanks, Livia. I print just
How has
the words.
how has AI changed the way academic research is published? How has changed
The way academic research is published.
have we already
It's
discussed?
published.
Well, for example, I used the AI for suggest the journal. I put the abstract in the AI.
I think the great idea
I
is
like it.
the
Yes.
great idea.
And the AI suggested the options similar that I and my student think about.
And
it.
do you write do you write the
No, go on.
não, eu queria perguntar em presente mesmo. Do you write the topic of your research and the
No,
other information? No.
All the abstract. Only copy
The
and
abstract of your text you
Yes.
put in the chat GPT and you ask the
they
journals.
are the AI
Copy and paste.
specific for this, not GPT, but it's this.
After
I copy in.
After you
Copy
send
in.
the name of AI.
AI. No, I ask my students. They knows.
Que?
Copy paste, olha.
Copy and
I
paste.
copy paste.
Copy and paste.
I will ask the students because I
Thank
don't
you.
remember now.
Thank you.
Women, remember to try to use the words from the table.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'll check the other one.
I
and
have
you can continue.
forgotten.
Yeah, it
I have
happens.
forgotten. Yeah.
Well, I will. No, I use it. I use